Blackstone Audio, in partnership with Acorn Press and Voices of Today, presents My Father's Son, A Generational Journey, written and read by Wayne Alcorn.
Prologue. I'd like to start by introducing you to Alex. Over the years, Alex had gained a reputation as the town drunk, well known for going on a bender and raising the roof in his hometown in outback Queensland. At the age of 24, he found himself sitting in a place that had become all too familiar, a cell in the local jail. As Alex sat on the filthy bunk bed, he began a confronting conversation with himself. "I've become the person I never wanted to be," he said as he thought about his life and what he saw as a hopeless future. Alex also wondered what his father had thought of him. He didn't know, because he'd never been told. He was certainly never told he was loved, valued, or respected. Where were the hopes and dreams of the life Alex had imagined as a young boy? He began smoking when he was 12 years old and drinking alcohol at 14. When he was 19, his father died, and by the time he was 20, Alex was a chain-smoking alcoholic. His situation continued to deteriorate, in and out of work, always in some kind of trouble, and often in that jail. He did remember one thing that his father had said: "The worst thing a man can be is a liar, a drunkard, and a thief." Alex thought to himself, well, my whole life is made up of these things. The three things his father had told him he shouldn't be. Not one person in his entire town cares if I live or die, he concluded. In that moment, Alex began to plan how he would take his life. He gave it more thought than he'd given anything in years. Having sobered up, he was released the next morning and returned to work, but all through that day, he could think about just one thing. What was the best way to end his life? Alex lived in shared accommodation with a friend who owned a gun. That night, he decided he would take that gun and use it on himself. Even sober, it seemed the quickest way to end his misery. Alex went looking for the gun, but it wasn't there. He would find out later that it had been lent to a cousin who had gone on a hunting trip and who wasn't expected back for a few days. Alex was frustrated. A couple of nights later, he was downtown again.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?